Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Mackenzie Gore.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Just missed. Step off, throw to first. Acuna dives back in. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him swinging. Here's Austin Riley. First pitch misses.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching.
Acuna runs. Pitches high. Throw to second. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike one. And here it comes. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's outside, and that's ball one. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. There's a strike. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Outside, and that is ball one. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The pitch. That misses the zone. And a full count now. Michael Harris to bat next. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's 2-zip. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Spencer Strider.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. There's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kicks and fires. There goes the runner. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
Ball in.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Runner first with 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Joey Meneses. And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for Washington, and they're down 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Second inning set to go. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Gore back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
On its way to the corner, Thomas snags it for the second out.
The left
Adam Duvall at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Washington, Eddie Rosario. The line of the pitch. Upstairs, Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. The pitch. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Changeup on the corner at the knees.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
One down, base is empty. And delivers outside. There's a swing and a miss.
The count's full.
The Nationals trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That one misses. 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nationals go quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Very high with that one. And the count is even 2-2. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Acuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's going to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Nobody out, runner at first. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one for strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pitch. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1. And that's a little high. That one a little bit high. 3-1 now. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. And now the lefty. Swing and a base hit. Man at first. Now in for the Braves. Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one, no
in the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double. Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
No outs. Runner on second. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Thomas going back and caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one not close. Ball one.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
There's a strike. Runner on at third, one gone. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-0. And he'll pull into second safely.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Yohan Adon.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struck out swinging his first time. Right side. Thomas drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Fly to left his first time. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Runner at second, 2 down. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2-0.
And that's outside. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rosario drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. The wide to kick the pitch. And a breaking ball catches the corner at the knees. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one catches the zone, and the count even at 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. On the ground at first, gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. That clips the zone. Strike 1. The Braves leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It's 5-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Whips it to Gallo. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
1 out, base is empty. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Braves. But they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Up now for Washington. Lane Thomas. With the right-hander back to work. Thomas, 28 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Check swing, no appeal. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there. 2-1 now. And that's in the dirt. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. Check swing, and that's a ball. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now one miss. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Rosario in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 on, 1 out. In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Got it by him for the K.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Ruiz batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that one fouled off. Two on, two outs. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Nats leave a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Nationals Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Washington bullpen, Dylan Floro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That one missing inside. Next offering way upstairs. And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 gone.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Austin Riley.
Two outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Strider back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Nationals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Senzel now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's the strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Good eye right there.
1-1.
The Braves leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses. And a count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's.
Victor Robles grounded out his first time. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. As 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here is Matt Olson. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And another ball.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Right-handed reliever. And that one hammered. Thomas going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Get out of town. He sends a rocket to left. It's 6-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and a base hit right there.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Adone checks over to first, and he's back. Just off the inside edge. The 1-0. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dylan Floro.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Next pitch is outside. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Runners are at the corners, one away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robles flying after this one. Diving, can't get it. Base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 9-0.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Ozzie Albies digs in now, 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. That catches the outside corner. And that's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And here it comes. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, C.J. Abrams. And the pitch. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Check swing, no appeal.
Reno.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So, man aboard, Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And it's even up. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Duvall calls it in, 2 away.
Now back, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So they're at the corners now. Here's Eddie Rosario. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. In there safely. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
The Braves up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Braves 9 and the Nats 1. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Floro, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-1 down. And strike two.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes he goes, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a strike. Center field. Robles ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Duvall sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Now here is Luis Garcia. That one catches the corner. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2
so
strikes.
Impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. First pitch swinging.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Righty delivers. Just misses with that one. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 down, nobody on. Headed down the line. Acuna after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. A wind in the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the 0-2. Left field, way back there. Rosario raging back towards the wall. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Murphy batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fastball almost got him there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. Adam Duvall hits 1 out. It's 10-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Orlando Arcia. High fly ball out to left field. Rosario going back on this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Way outside. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The pitch. That one just misses. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Abrams stands in now, looks at that one inside. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and missed. 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. And the count is 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
That's inside, and that's ball 2. That one pushed foul. And he deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 9. It's 10-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Weems.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Acuna now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the pitch. That one misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And there's a ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's towards center. And Acuna retired. And there's one down.
Now back, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Robert Garcia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ferrer also throwing. One down, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. Next offering is outside. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Up and in, and that's ball three.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now got it. Third base.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Fastball for a strike. Going 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
You know, Booth, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Ball 1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Albies up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
And the righty deals. Lifted in the air down the left side. Diving, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here in Nationals Park. So bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Joey Gallo. Jimenez back to work.
Nope.
That misses. Ball 1. And that one upstairs.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Right-handed reliever. That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but
Leading off,
he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
The designated hitter.
Men at first, and here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Up now for Washington, Eddie Rosario. Over 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Rosario.
That's down and in. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a swing and a miss there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off to the right. Jimenez is just 1 strike away. Pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. On the first, ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.